Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Sim Chaff Harvest Edition, episode 2 of that. Oh yeah, we have a full tipper here. Oh boy, okay. You know what we have that I could use and probably should use? And I think this was suggested to me in the comments, is using our auger wagon. We have like this large auger wagon, and yeah, it's got some seed in it. I know I've like filled it back up with seeds, and I was really excited that it was off the ground, but I just feel like we could really take advantage. Or we could just... We're just gonna dump this out. Because how much capacity? I mean, this is 28,000. Oh gosh, okay, that's not as much as I thought. But it has its own thing, so we don't have to take it... We don't have to take this to the... Why can't I remember how to pipe? There we go. We don't have to take this to the biogas plant, because we can just pipe it right into this tipper. But it can continue... How much is this auger wagon? Way too expensive. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work. Again, I'm really just getting into the world of auger wagons, and I'm not hating it. Not hating it. Oh yeah, okay, so we need to get this to group 4, which is kind of our temporary group, and then when I want to get into the harvester, I can just go to group 4. Good, so let's get that off. I did try to change the key bindings to caps lock, and it will not let me use caps lock as a key. So we are stuck with me maybe sometimes just bringing up that menu, but I'll get better at it. I just haven't played this game much lately because of the old illness that I received. All right, let's go ahead and see if this beast of a thing... I think this is going to be a lot better. Well, maybe not. Okay, Willie, what you doing here? Let's see if we can do it ourselves. Maybe it just won't use an auger wagon. Oh, you know what? Did I do the thing again where I didn't look at the thing? Why wouldn't you? Oh my gosh. I take it back. I changed my mind. I am hating it. I am absolutely hating the world of auger wagons. And really, it's not the auger wagon's fault. As with most things in this game, completely user error. Completely my fault. Like running into a tractor with my... oh no, I'm stuck. Okay, okay. Like I can't back up well enough because of the auger wagon, but then I can't turn because there's this tractor in my way. And really, everything's just kind of falling apart right now. Good, okay. So, you know, we tried it. It failed. Look at the pictures. That's really the lesson here. You live and you learn. Even though I lived and learned the last time when I tried to use the auger wagons for manure. Okay, so let's switch to here. And I guess we'll run this over to the biogas plant, because I think it's full. Let's see, 100%? No, we got a little bit. Okay, I know what we can do. We can drive alongside while Worker Willie or Wilma, whoever shows up. Go, tractor, go. Okay, we did it. And then when we're at 100, they should stop automatically. There. Alright. And we can just leave them. We'll pay a little bit of money. Little convenience fee, because I really don't want to get out and stop them. Oh boy, I have a nice... I'm actually drinking a caffeinated coffee this afternoon. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm just going nuts. You know, I don't really know why. I just like why I'm drinking it. I just felt like it. I just felt like maybe staying up a little later tonight. I'm gonna play a lot of Hitman. I've been playing a lot of Hitman, like the new one, the one that's kind of been episodic all year. It is amazing. Holy cow. It's so good. I spent like 8 hours just on the prologue, completing everything, and then I spent like all weekend, probably another 10 to 12 hours doing a lot of Paris, and I haven't finished Paris all the way, but I was getting to the point where I just needed like a new level, so I started Sapienza, and I've just spent 2 hours just wandering around Sapienza, like the Italian city, the second episode. I actually did kill the targets just because it like happened that I conveniently was next to them. Why is there a little hole there? That really is throwing me off. But I haven't like tried to assassinate the targets or complete the objectives. I've just been exploring the map because they have done an incredible job making these huge open world levels that you can just like play in as 47, the assassin. So if you like kind of stealth-like games, I highly recommend. You can buy the prologue in episode 1 for like $15, which I recommend doing. And again, just that one thing can probably last you 20 hours if you do the challenges and the escalations and all that. And then you can do the upgrade pack for like another 50 or whatever. But it is so good. Hitman. Okay, so there's 6 total episodes. There's 6 cities. Each episode's a city. So there's Paris and then Sapienza, and I'm not sure all of them. There's like Hokkaido. There's one in Colorado, and I can't remember the others. But there's just so much to do. There's like the open world mission, and then there's all kinds of challenges if you want to do that. Then there's bonus missions. There's escalation missions. There's they just came out with the holiday content where you're basically like Home Alone, and your targets are Marv and Harry, and you're in like the Paris mansion, and you have to like steal the presents before they do, and then like knock out Harry with a brick 3 times. Oh, it's hilarious. It's like silly, but like also really like a really good assassination stealth game. I'm loving it. I don't know if I'll have any videos up on my channel. I almost recorded an escalation mission I was doing, just because I was kind of proud of how it ended up. Kind of wish I would have, but I think that would be all I put on there. Otherwise, those, like the main mission, like the open world mission, it can take a long time because it's so huge and there's so many ways to do it. It's so good. It's actually the first Hitman I've really played. I don't even remember which one. There's been so many. I had one a couple years ago that I tried to play and just couldn't get into it. So this is really the first one, and it is really, really, really fun. Alright, while he turns around, or she, I didn't take a look. Who do we got? Is it Willie? Hi Willie, don't chop me up. Okay. While Willie turns, we're gonna enjoy a nice sunrise. Oh, well, we enjoyed a sunrise. Wasn't really a nice one. Don't play in the chaff, children. Ugh. How many times have I heard that growing up? Don't play in the chaff. Actually, I've heard that 0 times. I've never played in chaff before. I think I've talked about it once. I ran through a field of barley for fun. And then I've ran through a field of soybeans for not fun. And luckily, I've never ran through a field of corn, and I've never had to detassel in the summer. So that's been good. Any detasselers out there? And you want to spend your summers, the end of your summers, out in the field for 10 hours detasseling? Taking off these little tassels on top here? Not for me. I'm trying to decide if I want to just do this, or if I want to hook this up. I mean, we're already 50%. I think what I'll do is... I got a little too close. I kind of had to reset. I think what I'll do is I'll finish this tipper like this, just because I haven't done this yet. And then I'll hook it up to him next time and go work on this grass over there. I think we can get some more hay lined up. We probably need to feed some animals or something. But again, I'm kind of neglecting everything except chaff for a few episodes. Yeah, I definitely was not a... There are two jobs that I definitely was not going to do as a high schooler to make money. One was detasseling. I'm not one for that life. And two, lifeguard. My older brother's lifeguarded all summer, like for years and years and years. No, absolutely not. I enjoy swimming enough, but I'm not gonna sit like up on a stand in the heat watching kids just run around and break rules all day. That sounds terrible. So what did I do? Worked at a gas station, little convenience store. It was right up my alley. So basically I had to, like, you know, run the register, clean. I mean, the whole list of chores, like 90% of the list. Why don't you just top me off here, Willie? I'm only at 96%. Can you just put a few more chaffs in here? No? Okay, well. Thanks for the little bit. Look at that, I could have put some right there. Oh boy, that really took me. Holy cow. Yeah, so of the list of chores every night, like 90% was cleaning, which makes sense. You want things to be sanitized, you want things to be clean. So there's a lot of cleaning. Cooking, we did subs and pizzas, ice creams. Stocking, had to fill the car wash vats because we had a car wash. Speaking of which, I flooded the entire store once. Oh man, that was bad. I woke up at like 6 a.m. to a phone call. Did you leave the car wash vat on overnight? And my eyes just like bugged out. I was just like, oh gosh, I think I did. Yeah, okay, because we have water standing in the entire store. Do you think you could come help and clean this up? Like, how nice of a phone call is that? Like, I flooded the entire convenience store. Like, standing inch to 2 inch deep water. And that's the phone call I got. Like, my boss, you could probably tell, was pretty nice. Because that phone call should have went like, hey, get in here, clean this up, you're fired. No, I was actually a really good employee, except for that one instance. But they installed like a little drain back there after that incident. Like a little, it wasn't a drain, I can't even think what it was, like a little pump after that. So then if anyone ever accidentally left the car wash vat on overnight, it would not flood the store, which really should have been in place anyway, because it's a really easy thing to do. You like turn the car wash vat on, and it takes like 10 minutes to fill, so you don't just want to stand there doing nothing for 10 minutes. So you turn it on, and then you'd go do something else. Like, okay, I'm gonna go clean the hot dog roller. Okay, that takes about 5 to 8 minutes to do that, and then I'll come back. But of course, then customers start coming up, and then all of a sudden, like, okay, the hot dog roller's gone. Now I might as well just fill the ice because I know I have a little bit of time. Oh, gotta help this customer. I still gotta get the ice. And then all of a sudden, like, your mind is done with the car wash vat. Is basically what happened. Oh my gosh, I rarely think of that moment in my life today. That was over 10 years ago, which is crazy to think about. Otherwise, the job was pretty cool. Customers were pretty nice. You always get the ones that were like angry about gas prices, which I don't understand. Hey, if you're out there, just be nice to your cashier. Like, they don't control things. I too had to pay the gosh, what was the gas price? It got really bad at one point when I was working there. Like, it was like mid to high threes, like 350 up. That was back then. I think that's what it was. And customers would get so mad about the gas prices. And it's like, I know, I have to pay them too. Like, okay, what am I doing? I'm getting distracted. Should I get the tedder out and turn this to... Do we want grass or hay? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to turn on the... Oh, okay, we need to go water our pigs. I know I was on the way. Use this. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I was on the way to do the pigs, to water them, but then I probably got distracted. Kind of like that time I flooded an entire convenience store. But I did go in right away. I don't think I said that. I got off the phone and I was there within like 10 minutes, and it was like a 12-minute drive. So, and I stayed until it was dry. So, but no, it's like, don't yell at me for the gas prices. Like, one, I don't control them because I'm 16 years old. I'm a 16-year-old high schooler. I don't control the gas prices in this country. And two, I also have to pay them, and it's really awful. And I probably make a lot less money than you, sir. Anyway, I recommend everyone work a service industry once in their life because it makes you a lot nicer, I think, to those who are still in it, because you realize, like, yeah, they don't really control a lot. Like, they're just trying to make... I mean, I was making minimum wage, and at that time, when I started my job, minimum wage was back in my day, $5.15 is what I started it with. And now it's up to like 9 something, which is still, I know, crazy low, but $5.15 in 2004, 2003? I can't remember what year. Alright, I think we can actually just go to group 4. Who parked this tractor here? Who... Oh, did you see that? That was kind of cool. I didn't... when you bring up this menu, you can see on the New Holland in group 4, it says hired. It actually tells you when I work. Oh, yeah, the Lilo. I've never seen that. Moose is in this. That'd be really cool on multiplayer. You can actually see which player's in which vehicle. Well done, mod. I did not mention that in my video because I did not notice that until just now. Well, I have 3 chaff in this bucket, which is super annoying. That's why we had a little bit left over. I thought it was in the tipper. Okay. You think I can do this? Dump it. Oh, we did it. Okay. So we might as well take this back and put in our 120 seeds. So what can you put in an auger wagon? You can put crops, seeds, and fertilizer. That's literally it. Crops, seeds, fertilizer. Nothing more. Nothing less. Okay, is he done moving? I can't tell if he's stopped. It looks like he's stopped. Yeah, I do want that. No, he's not stopped. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick this up. Just a little bit. What the heck? Come on. There we go. Alright. For the second time, we will fix this. Stupid auger wagons. You seem so useful and then you don't hold anything. Alright. It's also probably time to fill up our greenhouses. It's also probably time to take more chaff in. This is a crazy amount of chaff. Alright, I think I'm going to skip ahead here and get to the biogas plant. Alright, so I haven't done a nice job of keeping this compacted, so I've just spent a couple minutes making sure this was at 100%. Not only because it makes it easier just to do it every time, but it just makes it easier to drive over. It gets really, like, humpy, hilly, if you don't. So there we go. And I think it said we had like 208,000, and we're only halfway done with our second field, and we haven't even gotten to our largest field. So yeah, we're halfway done with 14, and we still have 12, which is huge. Which means we're probably going to have over 500,000 liters of chaff. And you get about half of that amount of money. If we wait for a time when it's at least $500, so we'll make $250,000 on silage, and then a third of that would be around, I bet we'll get about 150 to 200,000 digest it, which means we can start using that for fertilizer instead of paying for it, which will be splendid. Okay, let's get this going again. I think this will be the end. Oh man, I really wish I could change it to caps lock. It might be time to get rid of this mod. I don't know. Just don't know if it's worth seeing that menu every time I try to get in. I don't know of a better shortcut, because control doesn't work because I use control for so many things. But you know, I don't know, because then you see it every time you do like force unload or anything. But it might be better. We'll see. All right, I think I'm going to end it here. That'll be a day. I think I'm gonna let this finish off camera, so I'm going to turn down the time and just finish this field, and then next episode we'll start with field 12. Otherwise this chaff harvest is just going to take way too much camera time that we don't need. So thank you for joining me. Sorry there haven't been a lot of episodes lately. That should be remedied this week. I should be able to get a couple out during this week, 2 or 3 or 4. So thank you for your patience, and hope to see you back next time. Have yourselves a very nice day.